Alrighty. I don't really have a good way of starting this, but luckily this video should be pretty quick. Now, this isn't a sort of video that I make too often, as this is a gaming channel and also a group channel, so maybe people in the future might make more videos in a similar vein, but for now, this should be the one and only kind of this video for a bit. Now, if you have tuned into any of the recent Pon Dude Fella, or I guess, Pon's Breadbox streams, you may have noticed something, or maybe you haven't. As you know, if you've been a fan of Pon's Breadbox, you would know of the streamer for Pon Dude Fella, or Toasty Pon. And, you know, the streamer for Toasty Pon is obviously Toasty. And it was going to stay like that until we had a few issues with the streamer who played Toasty Pon, and Toasty now got kicked off the team just because of just quite a few things that were just not acceptable for our team and for just Pon's Breadbox going further. So yeah, we will be having a new streamer playing or using the Toasty Pon character, and that would be me. Because I was originally the creator of Toasty Pon. I was the person who suggested the whole Pon's Breadbox idea, and thus, when Toasty was forced to leave the team, I, of course, was the first person to take his place. Now, you may not know who I am, which, no shit. Of course you don't. Hello, I'm Mr. Mediocre. And the pun that I usually used before this whole thing with the streamer for Toasty Pon went down, I streamed as Mediocre Pon, and yeah, it was super fun, and I will continue to stream as Mediocre. I'm the creator of Mediocre Pon. I do his lore, I do his voice, for most canon things, and yeah, it's pretty cool. I will be taking over the responsibility of what happens to Toasty Pon and her lore. So yeah, I'm hoping that this can hopefully be a change for the best, for the better. If not, it's fine. We can figure out something else. If I am not the proper streamer for Miss Toasty Pon, we can always either find a better streamer, or we can, listen to critiques, and hopefully we can get on the right track. Now, one more thing before I let you all off the hook, I guess. I would like to discuss the characters, because since everything had went down with the streamer for Toasty Pon, Toasty, I had started thinking a lot more about the characters, and how us, the streamers, are not the characters and we never claim to be. Yes, people like Toasty Pon and Mediocre Pon. Sure, us, the streamers, have our, I guess, brand attached to it, but we are not those characters, and should not be, I guess, hurt for what the characters do. I say this because as we are going through the actual lore for the Pon's Breadbox story that stays mainly outside of the streams, you'll usually never have to deal with the lore when you're just watching a normal Pon's Breadbox stream. But if you do ever dive into the lore, I will have to say this again. Streamer does not equal the character. Please, for the love of God. Because as we go through the lore, you have to notice that a lot of the pawns in this universe are really not good people at all. And that's just what happens, you know? That's in the story, but that does not influence what happens in the streams. We just use these characters to play around, but us, the streamers, are not these characters. Alright? Now that we've got that all done and handled, that's it. I'll see you later. I need to start cracking down on more content, especially considering I have 2 ponds worth of content to work on. And probably a lot more in the future once we get the ability to work on the others, which is going to be very fun. I already have a whole bunch of designs laid out for all these different pawns that we'll either give to new streamers or we have new characters to add to the story, and I'm really excited for when you all get to see them. We have new stream ideas, we have new characters, we have this entire story that you haven't even seen before. What was her name? Frosted, one of, basically the code name for another person who associates with us, was also planning on making a webcomic as well for like the story when it comes to the Pun Bread Box. It's a big deal, and we're really excited for the future of this. I hope you all can stay to watch this idiocy ensue, and yeah, that's kind of it. I hope you have a good day, and bye bye for now.